y'all got my jacket, my jeans, and my runners in my neighborhood. I run it. Gotta have a check just to drip like this. A $250,000 killed my wrist. Dope boy shit, you ain't built like this. Fear God on me cause I don't fear shit. Whoa.
Hey, I know. I know. It's been a while. Hey, Royal Boss Fam, and welcome back to my channel. So, it's been a long time, right? I'm gonna ask you a serious question, and I don't want you to look at me crazy or be like, why would she ask that? But I'm gonna ask you a serious question, and I want you to think about it. Are you afraid of success? And I know you're probably like, girl, hell no, I'm not afraid of success. I want to be as successful as I possibly can be. I want to be able to be financially stable. I want to be able to swipe my card without checking my account. I want to make sure that my kids are good, I'm good, my parents are good. Yes, that's understood, but are you afraid of that? Are you afraid of success? And let me let you in on what I mean by that. For a while in my business, it took me a little minute to be confident in what I had to present because I knew what I was presenting was good material. I knew that it was beneficial and I knew that I could make a profit from it. But it wasn't my afraid of being a failure per se, which is the opposite of being successful. I had to really sit down and think, why won't I launch this? Why won't I go out there and do this? Why won't I call these people? Why won't I take that extra step? What's holding me back? And I had a conversation with a colleague and he just blatantly put it out there and he was just like, you're afraid to be successful. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I want to own this business. I want to open up this location. I want to have these many clients a month. I want to make this much money a month. What do you mean that I'm afraid to be successful? He was like, what is your fear of launching something? Is your fear that nobody's going to buy it, that nobody's going to take it seriously, that it won't go anywhere? And I'm like, no. I have the confidence in it. I know that I can put good stuff together. I know that I present good material and I know that I help people and I'm beneficial as a business genie. He's like, so what are you afraid of then? Why aren't you putting it out there? And I really just was like, what are you getting at? And honestly, I was afraid of what if this went right? What if this was my thing that blew up? Or what if this was my thing that made me have to write an email to my boss and let them know this is gonna be my last week because I can fully work for myself. And that's something that I had to really sit and think about. Why would that scare me? Why would being successful scare me? And it's because it meant it was time to level up. Because now, check mark, that's off the list. Now I gotta try something harder. I gotta try something that makes me sweat. I gotta try something that makes me, cautious. I gotta try something else. And that was a fear of mine, a fear of getting outside my comfort zone. And a lot of us have that fear. That fear of getting outside of our comfort zone is a fear of being successful because outside of that comfort zone is your success. After I started taking chances, because it wasn't taking chances, I was confident in what I had to present. After I actually went out there and started presenting stuff, I started sending those email blasts, I started connecting with those entrepreneurs, I started putting myself out there more, I saw the results. And it's literally that simple. I saw the results. I'm not gonna say I woke up and I was a millionaire and this and that happened and then Beyonce called me and then this and then Rihanna said, do you want to model for Fenty? And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. No. But I saw the results. I was getting the clientele, I was getting the money monthly, I was getting the referrals, I was getting everything that I was afraid of, but not consciously knowing I was afraid of, started happening. And guess what? I started to have to put that pressure right here. I had to put that pressure right here. My foot was on my own neck because shit, I can do this. I really can do this. I can level up and I can scale and I can grow, and all it takes is me putting myself out there. For example, I told myself I was going to get a different job, put myself in a better position for me and my son to have a bigger place, and it happened. It wasn't something that was like, hey, your blessing's here. No, it just happened. And I just sat back one day and I realized, I was like, well, shit, I got this. I got everything that I said I was gonna get, I got it. But guess how I didn't get it? I didn't get it by sitting. I didn't get it by just praying and hoping and wishing. I went out there and I worked my ass off. I made sure that I was calling these places. I made sure that I was saving up enough money. I made sure that me and my son were going to be straight because that's what I wanted. Same thing for my business. I wanted a specific amount of clients a month. I made sure that I got that. I wanted a specific amount of money a month. I made sure that I got that. And once it clicked that success is literally the best thing that can happen to you. And I'm sure you're like, duh, everybody knows that. But honestly, when it starts happening in an abundance, it kind of makes you like, okay, well, slow down, okay? Like, let me catch my breath a little bit, you know, okay? Like, I asked for this, I've been prepared for this, but shit, it's here, it's happening. So that's what I want to tell you guys. I literally want to tell you that whatever you want, you can have. It does not matter what it is. Unless it's somebody's girlfriend or boyfriend, I mean, that's between you and them. I'm just here for business. That's all I can preach about. So whatever you want in business, it's yours. Don't stand in your own way. Get out of your own way. You're afraid to put yourself on your Instagram page. You're afraid to promote your business on your Facebook page, but that's exactly what you need. And once you do that, once you step outside of that what if or oh my gosh, and you actually do it, you're gonna be like, well, damn, it's like that? I can have what I want like that? Well, then bet. And you're gonna tell yourself, you're not getting up until you've done what you're supposed to do. You wanna gain 500 customers a year, gain 5,000 to make yourself put that pressure on. There's nobody out here to compete against except for yourself. You set a goal for $1 million, make 2 million. I mean, just do it. There's nothing stopping you. And you're like, you could just say that and it sounds easy to say, but it's also easy to do. You set out there and you make those goals and you work on those goals every single day. And when I say you work on those goals, I don't mean look at the list. I don't mean scroll, okay, I did a half-ass here, a half-ass there. I mean legitimately work on it day and night and you will see the results. I promise you, I used to watch videos like the one I'm making and be like, wow, like I wish I could feel, you know, what she feels, or I wish I could feel what he feels, or how excited he feels, or how excited she feels. And I stopped wishing and I started doing. So now I'm on the other side of the camera telling y'all to do it. I'm telling you, these videos that you watch, the stuff that you see, it's people, I'm just like you, a regular person. You can do it. Make that money. Help those people grow and expand. Y'all, I promise you, I will be back with more videos. I promise. Give me your pinky. For the meantime, just like, subscribe, and click that notification button to know when I post videos, because I will be posting videos, so click the notification button, okay?